Hey there, welcome to Newsstream TV, happenings across the globe at your fingertip. Do well to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always having you here. Today, court case sweet too. If you see the face of Nigerian prosecutors, now so you swell up, you understand? Because the matter, they go the way they expected. You see, when you feel say you big pass person, don't also think that you big pass God, because most of the time God will let you know say I big pass you, and I'm not going to leave you like this. You go just intimidate people. So Nigerian government has been delaying Nnamdi Kanu's case, making him to suffer in DSS custody. Yes, somebody went just there one place. He just dey one place now. It not be a good thing now. We are just confined in one place. You get from parlor to room, from parlor to room. He dey tired. You understand? So they have been a kind of trying to make sure say they dehumanize this guy concerning these agitations, even when they understand that not them be the cause of the whole thing. So today, of all day, May 21st, the unbelievable happened in the court as Nigerian DSS washes off hands in Kenya's arrest, says its operative only operate within Nigeria. So at this junction, right now, the former president of Nigeria, when they call Muhammadu Buhari, President Muhammadu Buhari, and the former AGF of Nigeria, Abubakar Malami. So now they go come in, may they come tell Nigerians how Nnamdi Kanu take waka enter the country, because the DSS, when they don't mention before, don't talk say their eye not reach. They not even they operate outside Nigeria. So my people, today the Department of State Service (DSS) has denied any role in the controversial abduction of the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. This was revealed during the resumed cross-examination of a prosecution witness known only by the code name BBB, an intelligence operative of the DSS who appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Grilled by Paul Erokoro, son, counsel for the embattled IPOB leader, the Marx witness claimed the DSS has no operational jurisdiction outside Nigeria's territorial bounds, hinting that Kanu's 2021 rendition from Nairobi was executed by force beyond the agency's legal reach. Una dey hear so? Pressed further on whether politicians or government ministers could manipulate DSS, the witness distanced the agency from such influence, insisting that its operatives under the direct control of the Office of the National Security Advisor. He added that the Attorney General of the Federation does not dictate or interfere in the agency's covert operations. So BBB gave a sweeping overview of how the DSS gathers its intelligence, mentioning sources rendering from human information to social media platforms. Due to their specialized training, he ascertained that the DSS operatives possesses the capacity to extract vital information from any environment. So, in a dramatic twist, the BB admitted that Nnamdi Kanu personally told him that he was kidnapped in Kenya and freed into Nigeria against his will. Yet, the intelligence officer was quick to absolve his agency of involvement in the operation, reiterating that the DSS lacks the constitutional mandate to arrest individuals outside Nigeria's border. Pivoting to the substance of the prosecution case, the witness accused Kanu of using his Radio Biafra broadcast to incite widespread violence, including during the 2020 NSAS protest in Lagos. Okay, guys. So una see as the matter don't hang now, because this matter, AGF Abubakar Malami needs to come to the court. He needs to explain, because he was the one that said Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. That was after 3 or 4 days. They brought Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria unconscious. So they can't wait, make he wake up before they announce and say, he dey Nigeria. He talk say, Nigeria, please pardon me, Nigeria agency, with the help of Interpol, arrested Nnamdi Kanu and they brought him back to Nigeria. So as the matter be like this now, I think he needs to explain how Nnamdi Kanu entered the country. Now, yeah, go drop am for here. Please kindly drop your comment below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, make it go viral, so that Nigerians could understand wetin dey happen concerning this Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.